Hi everyone, we're still busy with our series, Follow Your Dreams. So we are doing piano lessons, my passion in life. Now for this lesson, we are going to discuss a sharp and a flat. So when we have our sheet music, we're using circles to indicate the note. Then we can add either a flat or we can add a sharp, not at the same time. It's either a blank circle like that. So we focus on the circle. The stem, or whether it's colored in or not, has got to do with how long the note must be pressed in. In other words, how long you must count for that note. So we're only focusing on the position of where the circle is to find the note. Now, of course, depending on whether we have the right hand or the left hand, it will be a different name. So it's very important to know which hand you are talking about. So for the right hand, this will be an A. Now on the piano, the A will be, here's the C, so it's C, D, E, F, G, A over there. Now, if we make the A a flat, like that, with that sign, it means we're going to play that A half a tone to the left, which is going to be that black note. Why is it half a tone to that black note? Because there's nothing else in between it. This note directly touches this black note. Then again, if we look at that same A on the sheet music, if it is the right hand, and we make it a sharp, sharp means you're going to play that same note, or you're going to skip that normal A note and you're going to play the note half a tone to the right of that note. So here's the A which we are going to skip. We play the note half a tone to the right. Half a tone means that note touches the previous note directly and there's nothing in between the two of them. That is half a tone. So the same, if we are looking at this note and it's the left hand, then the middle C is over here. With the right hand, the middle C is at the bottom. So if it's the left hand, this one, the bass clef, we start counting backwards from the alphabet, the music alphabet. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. So it's a C when it's the left hand. So let's just say, for instance, let's use this C over here, whatever C it is, because it's difficult on a keyboard to know which exact C you are talking about. So we are just going to pick basically any C. Now, if we take that C and we put a flat sign to the left of it, or next to it, we are going to play half the note, half a tone to the left. So here's the C, and the note directly touching this note. So it's a white note next to a white note. Now that is no problem whatsoever, as long as there's nothing in between. So in other words, this is half a tone, yes, because as you can see, there's absolutely nothing in between them. So they are touching each other. They are the two notes directly next to each other. So the C then we skip and we play C flat, which is half a tone to the left. And again, if we are in the left hand, the bass clef, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, and we put a sharp in front of the note. Then we are going to skip the C again and play the note half a tone to the right. So we're going to not play the C, we skip the C and we play the note touching it directly on the piano, which is this black note. So from this white C to this black C sharp is half a tone. Why? Because from this black note to this white note, there is absolutely nothing in between. They are next to each other. So that is how you calculate flats and sharps. And therefore, even though there is 88 notes on the piano, which is your white plus your black notes, and 34 of them is the black notes, so you can basically give yourself a discount and not learn the black notes like a parrot, because it's pretty pointless to learn the notes of the names of the black notes, because each and every black note will be named with reference to the white note. In other words, if we have the flat of this note, then when we talk about this first black note in the group of two, so this can be called two things. It can either be called C sharp, which is C half a tone to the right, or it can be called D flat, which is D half a tone to the left. In other words, you never have to learn these names, because the circle will give you the name. The circle will give you the name, and there is only 26 circles on these staves. In other words, when you have the 26 circles going up and down, it's basically all your notes. So you only have to learn those ones. The black notes is no extra circles to learn. They use the same circles as the original white notes that you learn, the 26 white notes. What only happens is it's like accessories or decorations. So you'll have that familiar white note that you know the name of. Soon, once you start playing the books, you'll know all these notes. You'll be able to wake up in the middle of the night and you will know all these notes if you understand them. So now in a song you come across a white note, the normal name, but it's got an accessory, either a flat or a sharp. Then that note, the circle, will tell you what to call the black note, because that circle will already have a name, which is anything from A to G. And then this accessory, you add to that name, and then that is the full name of any of these black notes. So that is how it works. So in other words, the black notes are so easy to do and so simple and so easy to understand. It's just half a tone to the left or half a tone to the right. That's all you need to know, how to play a flat or a sharp. Of course, if you're going to have your circles wrong and you don't have the right name for the right circle at the right position on your sheet music and also the right position on the piano, of course then your sharps and flats are also going to be wrong, because each of the sharps and flats depend on you knowing the correct name for the white note, which is the circle on the sheet music. And sometimes you skip that white note on the sheet music when that circle has got an accessory and they rather want you to play the black note to the left or to the right, half a tone to the left or to the right. And of course, sometimes with the exception that half a tone to the left or half a tone to the right might even be from a white note to another white note. That, of course, we can understand because the piano's notes are arranged in a specific sequence. As you can see, it's white notes, and then there's groups of 2 black notes and 3 black notes. 2 black notes and 3 black notes, which keeps on repeating. So every time you play a sharp or a flat in between these groups, whether it's the E, the F, the B, or the C, then the sharp or the flat might be from a white note to a white note, which is no problem at all. The principle stays the same. Half a tone to the right or half a tone to the left means the note right next to it. There may be nothing in between. And the flats take your note lower, which is to the left of the piano. And you can think of wearing flat shoes. You are walking low on the ground. Then sharps, the accessory, is like wearing either a high heel or a cap or maybe some earrings or a necklace. So it's something kind of high up there, or like a shoe that makes you higher. So let's say my name is A. Now, when I'm A flat, I'm still the same person, but I'm just wearing an accessory, which is the flat shoe, for instance, like this, that I'm wearing right now. Or, let's say my name is A. Now, I have the accessory, the sharp, so it means I'm still the same person, but I'm wearing an accessory, so I look slightly different, and now the accessory, like the high heel, is making me a little bit higher or taller. So that is when you play half a tone to the right to make your note a sharp. So half a tone is the note directly to the right on the piano. When you go to the right, the notes are getting higher. So I hope you understand the sharps and the flats. We will still cover it many times. This was just a basic introduction of your sharps and your flats. I hope you truly enjoyed the lesson, and I will speak to you again very soon. And thank you so much for your time and for your attention. And yes, I hope this was inspiring. Take care. Bye.